Hey everyone, welcome to Thursday. This week we are doing Draw My Life. So this is where my story begins. We have a mom. That's my mom. Not a very good depiction of her, but okay. That's not a very good depiction of my dad either, but mom and dad, and I had a big brother. Well, I have a big brother, not had, but I was born into a family with mom and dad and a big brother. He kind of looks like a carrot. Whoops. And I was born on November 1st. In the year 1990. That's my birthday. My mom and dad didn't have any more kids, so that's David. This is me. I have better hair. We were both surprises. Actually, surprise. Woo, we were a surprise. That's confetti. We were not planned, so it was kind of like, surprise, we've got a child. Actually, two. So I grew up living with my mom and my brother because by the time I was 4, my parents had already divorced. So there was my mom, my brother, and me. That's me in my little head. My dad, he's still in the picture. Like, I still talk to him and stuff. But he's remarried to this woman who is actually kind of in the picture. Whoa, she looks weird. She was kind of in the picture, like, back when I was born, but we don't talk about that. So this is my family, and that's how I thought families were. I thought they were always a mom, a brother, and a sister. I didn't live near school. I was actually in the town over, and I didn't have a lot of friends in my neighborhood because everyone lived closer to school. Actually, everyone lived in a different town. Luckily, my brother let me hang out with his friends. That makes me look like I have a chin beard. I do not have a beard. So there, I got to hang out with David, my brother, Steve, weird Steve, Christian, who the only thing I really remember about him is that he had glasses and short hair, and he was short. There was AD, who had a lot of hair and he had a big head, and then there was Ted, and he was a psychopath. When I was 11, we had to sell our house, and I was really sad. Like, we were all really sad because this is like the house that I remember growing up in, and actually it's the first place, well, not the first place, but it's like, oh yeah, it is, I guess. It's the place where I got my first black eye. My brother threw a shoe at my face and I got a black eye. We ended up moving into this really cramped apartment. It was 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, and I had to stay with my mom. Like, I had to sleep in her room. We shared a bed for like a really long time, and it sucked. Then I started middle school. So this is middle school, and Marissa was not happy because I had no friends, and it really sucked. Where my brother, here's David, he was all like, yeah, high school, it's awesome, and we were right down the street from each other, actually. Like, literally a block away. That's how close the schools were. But I hated middle school. It sucked at first because I didn't have a lot of friends, but David had friends. He had a breakdancing friend named Shane, who he's still kind of friends with, who had really curly hair. And then there was Dave. He didn't really have much hair, but he was like a skateboarder. And I made friends too, but David made friends faster. Once I got to high school, I was a lot happier. People knew me actually because of my brother, which is kind of funny. People knew who I was just because of David. And because of him, well, not really because of him, but because I came out of my shell a little more, I did JROTC. I was on the drill team, and I don't really know how to draw the drill team, but I did the drill team, and I acted. I had a little part my junior year. I was in Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat, which was really awesome. And then, maybe I should raise this up a little bit so I can draw. My senior year, I ran for Homecoming Queen. That kind of looks like a pie, sorry. I didn't win, I came in the top 5 though, which was pretty cool. I didn't win the crown. That's supposed to be a crown. It looks like a pie. I didn't get a pie either, but anyway. My senior year is also when I started my first job. And I worked at Cinnabon. I made Cinnabons. Actually, I still work there. That's supposed to be a Cinnabon. Here's a cup of coffee. I made coffee too. So that was my first job, and I still work there actually, which is kind of lame, but whatever. After graduation, I went off to Marshall University for school with the intentions of becoming a doctor. But that didn't really work out. Instead, I'm doing psychology. So technically, I'll be doing clinical psych. So technically, yeah, I'll be a doctor, but not the type of doctor I actually wanted to be. Unfortunately, during my very first semester at school, my mom, she lost her job, and it was really tough on us. And my GPA dropped, like, really bad. It was a 1.23 my first semester. My second semester, we lost a really, really close family friend. So I was even more sad than I was already, and having an even worse time, and, you know, my grades were just awful. And my GPA did go up though, but it wasn't enough to stay in school, because I needed a 2.0 because I was on academic probation, and I didn't get a good enough GPA to stay, so I got suspended. Although I did get suspended, I was stuck home for a semester. I decided to work, and this is a laptop, by the way, or a computer, whatever. I went on the computer one day and I was on Facebook, and my friend Becky had posted about something called NaNoWriMo. This is the first time I'd ever heard of NaNoWriMo, and I checked it out. On November 3rd, I posted my first YouTube video about NaNoWriMo. YouTube. Can't even spell. Okay, I posted my first video, and I was just like, hey, I'm doing NaNoWriMo, you should do it too, blah blah blah. Unfortunately, I didn't do that well my first year. I only got 17,000 words. But I kept my video up. And actually, Tara found out, or not found out, but she found my video. Sorry, Tara, I'm really not a good drawer. I'm not trying to make you look really awful or anything. But Tara found me and sent me a YouTube message and asked me if I wanted to be a part of a channel, which we later named Those Writer Girls. So this is when I started to find my passion for writing again through Those Writer Girls. And that's because I met Anna, and I met Tara, and Rachel, who, your haircut is just so awesome, and I can't even give it justice. I can't give anyone's haircut justice, actually, sorry. And Danielle. Sorry, Danielle, I just made you look cross-eyed. Oops. And Julie, and the other Anna, who, Anna, I think you always have really awesome hair. Just saying, it's always different colors. And I met you ladies, and that's not very clear, sorry, but met you guys, and I started to love writing again. The same semester that I started with Those Writer Girls, I found out about a sport called rugby, and I've never played any sport before except for basketball, and I sucked at it. So I found that I'm really good at rugby, and I love it. It's so awesome. So I am a happy kid right now. I have to give myself my short haircut because I have short hair. That's me with my awful haircut. And I'm happy because I have Those Writer Girls, and I have my family supporting me, and I've got rugby, and it's awesome. That looks like a ball. Whoops. Actually, it looks like a leaf. I like leaves too. Leaves. Wow. Anyway, so yeah, that's my life. Thanks for watching, and Danielle, see you tomorrow.